for all the marbles. This is for gold.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, somebody at Dougie Pond really needs your attention.
Alright.
Yeah, definitely the one on the bypass, this one on SDR, and one in front of Kill.
Alright, we'll do.
Alright, let me know if you need a ride. I'm out of headaches, man. I ain't doing much today.
Alright.
Yeah.
Kurt.
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 17 of the NFL. Indianapolis Sports.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one. Between the Houston Texans, they're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Indianapolis Colts.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tight-end look on the first play of the drive. He finds it open past the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Man steps away to his left. He'll run it. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That was Neon versus.
So first and 10 now in first in territory at the 34.
Quarterback.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 13-yard line. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
He's got his target. It's caught for a close touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Texans taking over offensively, and it is, of course, Deshaun Watson who leads them out at quarterback.
And I'll get right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. That'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson.
Calvin.
Down by the Colts.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they moved a solid relief on that sideline. And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. On first and 10. Man. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a run past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Man. Here's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Man, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Colts 6, Texans nothing.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their lead.
There's not much is perfect in football. It's as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things? And
you look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start
That's
fast.
right,
That's not
there,
unusual at
pretty
all.
fast.
But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to give up the football again after this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you don't.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Well, solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
37.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Going for the right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this man is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it.
I want to
like
listen,
that.
bro.
And you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and go a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. They've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Man. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. Operating from the gun. Man. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Flush to his right. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. Houston set to take over, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll set up to throw from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down, drive keeps moving.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. First. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He can run for it as well. And they'll get it down up past the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
On first down, Hines. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They run with Hines.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Flushed out right. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes it's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. He may try and run for the football. He's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Sliding. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
That was a pass. That was a pass. It was not a fumble. That was a pass.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're ready to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
14.
Throwing on 3rd Conversions on this
Hello?
drive, not able to get a third.
What you put up to?
Shit in the house, cool.
That's a good job there creating the
Shit, I'm being right now. I got back to you on some shit, bro.
Alright, that's a bet.
That should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
God damn it. Fuck, no, I can't kick, man.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And here comes the Texans now. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. On first down, it's Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Taco Charlton make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that
Two
the
men on
screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
4. And it's 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Pressure now, Watson. And
The Buck is back. 15 sacks this season.
He continues to have his 15th sack of the campaign.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Indy set to go on offense once more. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. We'll get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Going to give this time to the tailback.
The ball carried.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Justin Reed. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Watson and the Texans now down by 12. A little over 80 ticks to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And Cooks has it over the middle.
Watson's pass complete to Brandon Cooks.
On 1st down, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Watson. His throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Julian Blackman.
Watson.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, man, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Oh, now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
At the 6-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, first round bye. We need a rest. I'm coming now.